Yes. So we were talking about Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. He is a British writer, or rather, he was a British writer. And from 22nd May 1859 to 7th July 1930, was a British writer and a medical doctor. He created the character Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson. In 1887, when he published A Study in Scarlet, the first four novels and 56 short stories about Holmes and Dr. Watson. The Sherlock Holmes stories are generally considered milestones in the field of crime fiction, detectives. Just imagine this Sir Arthur Ignatius Conan Doyle. Imagine the brain. He was a doctor, writer come medical doctor. He was a prolific writer. Other than home stories, his works include fantasy and science fiction stories about Professor Challenger and humorous stories about the Napoleonic soldier Brigadier Gerard, as well as plays, romance, poetry, non-fiction, historical novels. His early short stories are J. Habakkuk Jemson's Statement, Mary Celeste, Mystery Story. He was a Roman Catholic, St. Mary's. He's got baptized in St. Mary's Cathedral, Edinburgh. Okay, so this is what it is. He was very what do you say? He got inspired while doing his medical career. He had a guru. And that person told him, that guru of his, another doctor, told him to create this. Why don't you write something? You write so well, why don't you make a character? Make this character Sherlock Holmes. The first book which he wrote, A Study in Scarlet, he wrote it within 3 weeks. He was only 27, and it was accepted for publication by Wadlock and Company in 1886. They gave him £25, which was equal to 2,700 pounds in 2019, in exchange for all rights to the story. You given the story, we are going to take the rights. You will have no more right on it. Then he came into this teacher, Joseph Bell. He got inspired. He was his model. In 1892, in a letter to Bell, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle wrote to his teacher, "It is most certainly that I owe Sherlock Holmes, round the center of deduction and inference and observation which I have heard you inculcate. I have tried to build up a man." And in his 1924 autobiography, he remarked, "It is no wonder that after the study of such a character," his teacher, Joseph Bell, "I used and amplified his methods when in later life I tried to build up a scientific detective who solved cases in his own merits and not through the folly of the criminal." Robert Louis Stevenson was able, even in a faraway Samoa, to recognize the strong similarity between Joseph Bell and Sherlock Holmes. My compliments on your very igneous and very interesting adventures of Sherlock Holmes. Can this be my own friend Joe Bell? Another writer, you must be knowing him, Robert Louis Stevenson, wrote to him. So the brain was of that teacher. He got inspired. It was his role model. Okay. So this is all about our author. His mentor, Professor Doctor, as I said, he was a doctor, Joseph Bell, whose keen powers of observation later inspired Doll to create his famed fictional detective character Sherlock Holmes. By the time he received his Bachelor of Medicine's degree in 1881, Doyle had denounced his Roman Catholic faith. He had left his faith and all. He became very spiritual. He used to speak direct on the face. Spiritualism he had, the belief that dead can also communicate with the living world through an earthly conduit or any medium. How often have I said to you that when you have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. There is nothing more deceptive than an obvious fact. You see, but you do not observe. Do you understand? How often have I said to you that when you have eliminated the impossible things, whatever remains, however improbable, or you think it's not probable, it might not happen, must be the truth. There is nothing more deceptive than an obvious fact. You see, but you do not observe. Sometimes when we are doing something, we take out the impossible things, put it in a box. Whatever is left is possible. It is the truth. Understood? This is what it is about. Before reading about him, we must know. It's a great thing to start life with a small number of really good books, which are your very own. You must start reading. You have to understand yourself. Where there is no imagination, there is no horror. My name is Sherlock Holmes. It is my business to know what other people don't know. I am a brain. Dr. Watson, I am a brain. The rest of me is mere appendix. These the things you will come to know or learn in life also you must apply. You see but you do not observe. Okay, can anyone say this question? Yes, sir. You say the answer. You're wrong. You don't think, you don't see, you don't understand. Just go ahead and do it. Right? Next video.